Hey all from the YouTube universe, what is going on? Tonight I will be making the Home Chef crispy Dijon chicken with Parmesan cauliflower mash and roasted green beans. It's a difficulty level of easy, so it's pretty simple to make and should take not that long. It says 45 to 50 minutes. Let's see how long it's going to take. As always, we're going to go through what came in the package from Home Chef as well as the utensils you need to prep and cook the meal. Once that's complete, we'll be going through step by step in actually prepping and cooking the meal. With that said, let's get started. Okay, so for tonight's meal, the ingredients are as follows. We have 1 cauliflower head. Zoom out a little bit. There you go. And we have 6 ounces of green beans. We have 2 garlic cloves. We have 2 boneless, skinless chicken breasts. We have 1 ounce of grated Parmesan cheese. We have 9 ounces of butter. There you go. Alright. We have 5 ounces of evaporated whole milk from Carnation. We have a 1/4 cup of Dijon mustard. I believe it's Grey Poupon. That's what they've used in the past. Last but not least, 1 cup of panko breadcrumbs. As always, if you do not like panko breadcrumbs, no problem. You can use the regular ones for your home gamers. Next up, the utensils we need to prep and cook the meal. So here's what you're going to need to make this meal. You're going to need a baking sheet. You're going to need some Reynolds wrap or any type of aluminum foil brand you wish to use. You will also need a can opener. You don't need to, but help a lot is a potato masher for the cauliflower. Make things a heck of a lot easier. You will need colander. You'll need 2 medium bowls. You'll need some cooking spray. Running out of room here. You'll need some olive oil. You need salt and pepper. There's your pepper. Here's the salt. And last but not least, you'll need some sort of knife. Alright, first step will be to boil a pot of water and set the oven to 400, and as well as clean and rinse the produce and the chicken. So now everything clean, we're going to go and remove the cauliflower from the cauliflower head. Very simply, just pull it off. It's not that difficult. Just kind of take it off without shredding all the cauliflower. See if you can see what I'm doing. Yes, you can. Good. It does get a little bit messy, but it is what it is. And then we're going to cut them into small pieces and put them in the bowl. Try to see if they see what size pieces. Bite size. Alright, that doesn't really help. Here's a bowl. It's all being mashed anyway, doesn't really matter. As long as it's small enough to get nice and soft. A lot of cauliflower. Should have put a towel under here so it wouldn't have the movement. My bad. Almost done. Let's see what fell all around here. Put it in there. It's all getting mashed anyway, it doesn't really matter. No green pieces though. Alright, so this is going to go into the boiling water. First, that's pretty simple. We're just going to quarter the garlic. One, I mean, you can do it multiple ways. It does it long. I don't know if you can see because my hands are covering it, but I'll doing the best I can here. See if I do it this way. They want it in fours, so similar like that. Very simple. Hold the garlic in the middle. Cut down. Do it again. You got fours. This one's a little bit bigger. Do it again. That's alright. Much harder when there's a camera. You have to make sure you guys see everything. Just going by the picture that they have. I'm trying to make it as thin as they got it. Alright, and that's it. Next up, cutting up the cauliflower. So we're going to put the cauliflower into the bowl. Pot, sorry. There we go. This fell. It's going to happen. That's everything. I'm going to fill it up with some water up until it just covers it up. It's about good. Gotta get your garlic. Toss it in there. A teaspoon of salt. Put that in there, get it all nice and happy. And we're going to cook it to wait until the water gets to a boil, then move it to a simmer. About 10 to 12 minutes on total. So let's get this up and running. And while that does, while that cooks, well, I guess we'll have to wait until it gets all nice and boiling. So took about 15 minutes or so, a little bit more than what it originally suggested for it to boil and to get nice and tender. What we're going to do now is we're going to drain the water and add 2 tablespoons of milk and a few other items. So be right back. So we're going to add all of the Parmesan and get this bag open. Half the butter. I have to give on this one half of this half, if that makes any sense. Save the rest for last. And 2 tablespoons of the evaporated milk. Make sure you shake it well before you do this. So there's 1, there's 2. Okay, we're going to use a potato masher and mash everything up. If you don't have a potato masher, use a fork. You want to mash until it's about, slightly to mid chunky. So not too much, a little bit. I'm just going to let it sit here and chill. Literally. We're going to also move it around a little bit so it gets all nice and all the other ingredients get mixed all around. There you go. First up, we're going to put salt and pepper on both sides of the chicken. Push it in, flip it over, repeat. Next up, here's the side, we're going to have our 2 bowls. Zoom out, there we go. We're going to put one with the panko breadcrumbs. And one with the Dijon mustard. We want to leave a little bit left for the sauce. So set about a tablespoon, so put everything else in here. Call it a day. Alright? So after we put the salt and pepper in, we're going to first put each chicken coated with the mustard. can see that. Both sides, rub it in. It's really gonna make it or break with the taste because it's a key ingredient. And then just gonna flip it in the panko. Now again, if you do not like panko breadcrumbs, no problem. You can use regular, just substitute for your home gamers. Alright, here's one. Get started on the other one. Just massage it in there. Make sure it's all nicely coated. Mix again. Or toss for that matter. There you go. And next up, we're going to prepare the baking sheet. We need to just trim the edges off of the green beans. Simple enough, right? We're going to be putting them in the oven shortly. That had a bad piece, so you just want to cut it out. Oops. There we go. Another bad piece. Nope. This we might just throw out. This one too is bad. It's hit or miss. There we go, on chicken. Alright, so we're going to heat the pan up with about 2 tablespoons, maybe 1 tablespoon, depending on how big your pan is, of olive oil. We're going to sear the chicken about 3 minutes each side and then pop it in the oven with the green beans. And we'll do that next, just having to spread the oil, get a nice coating. Take your time. Get your chicken. Lay it down there. About 3 minutes aside. Alright, so we got 3 minutes in. Let's go flip. Look at that, very nice. But remember, we're just searing it, so it shouldn't be too much. Alright, 3 more minutes, then pop it in the oven. Here we go. Those are now done. Put this in the oven. Here we go. It's now on the baking sheet. Move it over to the side because we need to make room for, and we're going to get some oil. I'm going to put them on the grill. Put a little drizzle for the green beans. Some salt. And I'm going to put some pepper too. And we're going to put these in for 10 to 12 minutes. Alright, we're going to check the temp and see how it's doing. We need to get to 165, then we know it's ready. Yeah, that's good. We'll have to check a few places. Oops. There we go. Good. 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 Perfect. Alright, so chicken's ready. We're going to make the sauce now. Alright, so we are going to add the evaporating milk. Rest of the Dijon. I want to adjust to a low simmer. It's going to all evaporate. Mix that together. If you have a whisk, use a whisk too. Might have to get my whisk. I'm going to see if I can do it without the whisk, but we'll see. Probably better for a whisk. You want to let this simmer for about 2 or 3 minutes. There we go. You want to get a nice little. It's coming to a nice consistency. So about 2 minutes. We'll remove from the heat. Add the butter and salt and pepper. Then we plate the dish. So we're going to put the butter in now. That's 1.5 pieces. And the salt and pepper. I'm going to put my salt right here. I'm going to swirl that in. It's a nice consistency, as you can see. Remember, when you do this, remove from the, shut the burner off. There we go. Alright, it's pretty thick now. Beautiful. Alright, let's plate the dish. Okay, so here we go. We'll plate the dish. Get a fork and spoon. Take chicken, piece of chicken. Take some green beans. Yeah, we'll get some of the mashed cauliflower. Cauliflower. Use the biggest spoon. And I have plenty of cauliflower. Alright, let's get some of the sauce. chicken. And let's put some on the green beans. And let's put a little over the cauliflower. There you go. A little hot. Here's your meal. This is the crispy Dijon chicken with Parmesan Cauliflower mash and roasted green beans. If you ever enjoyed cooking the meal with me, any questions, comments, refunds, suggestions, either message below or feel free to comment below. Message me directly or comment below, my bad. As always, please subscribe if you haven't already subscribed, like if you haven't liked, and please help build the channel by sharing the video with others. Till next time, bon appetit and good night.